the line in the pot hauler has snapped out of the winch.
We just had a stuck one. He bloody kicked out of the hauler there because we had heaps of pressure on him, so must have been in half a reasonable spot. He's got a couple of crays in.
When the pots get stuck, you don't want to be standing anywhere near that hauler. Probably the most dangerous thing on the boat.
All in a day's work.
Hey! Oh, there's flap.
Glenn's hoping their lobster numbers will pick up and the seal fleas disappear.
Oh, there's a few fish in that.
Yeah, there's one nice bull in there.
Those couple have been a bit better, old boy.
Yeah.
So we've just finished pulling our night shot up at Long Point and we've got 59, but they was good sized fish, so yeah, this was the biggest cray of the morning. I reckon he's probably about 1.7, 1.8 or something. I'll throw him on. Yeah, 1.8.
With the shot complete, Glenn decides to motor to a new location to escape the sea fleas. Southern Tasmania. And the Jaeger family strategy of fishing as a two-boat team has worked. Anson's Bay has crushed it and exceeded its target of 500 lobsters.
You always want more.
Skippers Warren and Paul from Team Kaikoura are also winning. They have 415 lobsters in the tank and are closing in on their season target.
Unless you're only talking about our age, and then there is a number that's enough, but...
The Jaegers have now decided to change tack and go their separate ways.
Really good day fishing under all that white water, but there's too much swell there at the moment for us to get in there.
Skipper Paul's radical dinghy fishing strategy keeps paying dividends.
But dinghy fishing is definitely a lot more riskier than working off the big boat. So yeah, I guess we're putting ourselves on the line there a bit.
But with big risks comes big rewards.
Yep. There's rock number 1 for this morning. Just another scratch. That was only light, that one. That was light. Don't need to strap me in for that one. Oh! Right, we'll try and get one up the back here.
There's a reason Skipper Paul and deckhand Scotty hunt around these rocks for big reds.
You reckon there somewhere?
We set in those holes because that's where no one else gets.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're quite often really good fish in them holes.
And normally more of them.
Scott's just going to walk over and have a look at this hole over the back here. It looks like there's a little deep hole in it. He might carry one over. Depends how energetic he's feeling.
Every trip we find a new spot where we've never been before, and I've done it all my life, so there's still hundreds of holes around there that no one's seen, I think.
You probably get one in the middle here. There's a bit of run on, but probably there.
I carry a few pots over the rocks as well, but Scotty does most of it. He loves it.
Things Paul makes me do. Testing the endurance out today. That's pretty good. Hopefully I've got him in the right spot. I could see a cray there a minute ago, so that's a good indication there's going to be something about, and fingers crossed, we'll get a few. So we might rename this one Scotty's Hole. You're like old Captain Cook, fucking naming everything after yourself. Yeah. What about letting someone else take a bit of glory?
In old school fishing tradition, Deckie Scotty has named the rock pool after himself. It's now known as Scotty's Hole.
Naming Scotty's Hole, it just gives him a big fat head over it, doesn't it?
We'll have to take 2 bins into Scotty's Hole, I've got a feeling. I hope you're right. Gonna go.
Stanley, northwest Tasmania. And Skipper Steve and deckhand Jamie are preparing for their next trip.
Gus! Gus!
Joining them is Gus the Labrador.
Before every trip, Gus likes to practice being a lifeguard just in case one of us fall over the side and, you know, your boys always got your back. Gus! Stop it!
The Hersey family have a fleet of 5 boats, all working to keep their restaurant stocked with fresh lobsters.
We are the home of the big cray here in Stanley, so it's always important for us to keep a steady supply in the tanks.
They sell about 10 a day in winter and like to keep around 800 in the tank at all times. So fishing continues all year round.
Today's Thursday. We're leaving today because we don't leave on a Friday.
Superstition runs deep in the lobster game. The Hersey family believes it's bad luck to start a trip on a Friday.
I don't really know why, to be honest, why Friday is bad luck. I've just always been told not to leave on Friday. My old man's pretty, and his old man's pretty superstitious, so I usually, you know, just stick with it, go with them. They do it, it's worked for them their whole life, so I'm going to do the same, I reckon.
Team Ella Rose is motoring to 3 Hummock Island to set their first shot.
We haven't fished here this winter, so we don't know what to expect. As long as the conditions are right, we might be able to scratch up some. I like this island.
Steve's goal is to catch 350 big reds, and he's upped his per kilo lobster target from an average weight of 1.2 to 2 kilos.
First day, it's a bit sad.
But there's a problem. Gus the Labrador is seasick.
Gus is no different to any of us, so he can be a bit seasick too.
He doesn't really like the rolly. He likes flat seas.
Well, we've got about a 20-mile steam out to 3 Hummock Island, so Gus is in for a bit of a sad haul, sadly.
Boy?
Animals get motion sickness too. Gus might vomit at any moment now. Skipper Paul and deckhand Scotty are returning to collect their day shot from the newly named Scotty's Hole.
Might be. Do you reckon you get up in there for your dad?
Paul's dad Warren has joined the boys and brought an extra 2 tubs for what they're hoping is a monster haul.
Warren, I'll pull you over.
You all right, mate?
Right.
When Dad's on the dinghy, we take it pretty easy. We've got to look after him. His bones are getting a little bit fragile these days, aren't they?
Yes.
Get out of here.
They've already bagged 63 big reds for the morning, well above their daily target of 50.
Jesus, that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's awesome.
Scotty's Hole. It's come through with the goods.
Hey!
You can keep your feet.
Oh, God, he's going to carry on here.
Hey, who's got the biggest fish for the...
One about...
Who's got the number 1 now, was it?
8. So he could even be 3 kilos. Nice fish. Some bloody weight in him.
It's a beauty. What do we do, Warren? Number 1. It's stuck on the wedge.
Pull it! Pull him, Scotty. Come on, don't about.
Got a tractor, Warren. I put Scotty to number 1 today.
It's another tractor added to their tally.
Got to put the finger up, mate.
No surprise, Team Kaikoura plans to set their pots here again.
That was lucky.
Yeah, I've got my flag up and my plaque there, so I've claimed it. So we have Cracker's day shot today. Scott's day shot. Hey boys. Scott's redeemed himself, I think.
You're pretty proud of it, aren't you?
Yeah.
I definitely have to do a weighing. 2 3/4 kilo?
2.8.
That's the biggest one so far. Caught by me.
Deckhand Scotty officially has the catch of the trip with a 2.8 kilo money fish.